This is Rio Pesino for the Reboot. 4 years ago, EA Sports Big unveiled NFL Streets. It was a game that was known for its game breakers, trick plays, and over-the-top moves. But EA Sports Big decided to go in a different direction this time around with the release of NFL Tour. But is it a change for the better? Let's just say EA Sports Big dropped the ball on this one big time. So the NFL season is finally done. Thank God Eli and the Giants beat those annoying Patriots. But for those looking to still get their NFL fix, EA Sports Big is here to help you out with the release of NFL Tour. Last year I got a chance to play a beta version of the game, and at the time the game showed some promise. EA's goal was to scrap the old NFL Street model and replace it with a Tecmo Bowl arcade-like experience. NFL Tour is nothing like the successful Street series. You won't find game breakers or high-flying moves in the game, and after playing it for a couple of hours, you'll soon realize how much you actually miss NFL Streets, because this game, it's as bad as Alex Smith's throwing arm. Simply put, this game is no Madden or NFL Street, I can tell you that, considering how stripped down this game really is. Playing exhibition mode in NFL Tour is fun the first few times you play, but then hardcore and even casual pigskin gamers want more than just an exhibition. So what does EA Sports Big give you? The Tour mode. It's here where you can create a character with a very limited amount of options. Actually, here's the closest I could get a player to look like me. So you get this character, put him on any NFL team, and travel across the country to face other NFL squads and games with various stipulations. For instance, one game you'll only be able to pass, and another game you'll spot your opponent a few points. But besides that, it's just like playing another exhibition game. There's really no reason to play the Tour mode. Progressing through the game won't upgrade your created player stats, unlock new players, or new jerseys. This just about kills any motivation to finish the game.
The question is, who's ready for the next game on the NFL Tour?
Those expecting a fast-paced, over-the-top style of NFL Street are in for a surprise. NFL Tour is a toned-down version of its predecessor. The only over-the-top moves you'll find in NFL Tour are the power tackles and wall hurdles. At first glance, laying out the wood on a running back or avoiding a tackler by scaling the wall is pretty cool, but actually gets stale after a while. NFL Tour's key element is the button mash battles, which occurs when a ball carrier and a defender meet head-on. When this happens, players have to tap a button in order to shed the defender or make the tackle. Once again, it's fun at first, but it gets pretty boring after a few games. Game breakers have been replaced with a defensive smash meter, which fills up as you make big hits, juke players, complete passes, and score touchdowns. Activating the meter when it's full is supposed to guarantee a turnover on the next play, but it doesn't always happen, rendering the smash meter useless. I'm guessing the smash meter was given to the defense to give the game some balance, but it fails miserably in that category. NFL Tour is all about the offense. Forget about shutting down the Pats offense or even the sorry Niners-O. It's not happening in this game. The defense is practically a joke, and the defensive AI will allow TD after TD, making every play in the playbook a money play. Mike Martz, Bill Walsh, and any other offensive guru would love this game.
Get it!
Other reviews of NFL Tour have bashed the graphics, but they aren't that bad. Not great, but not terrible either. Yes, there's only one stadium in the game, an AstroTurf field, and yes, many of the faces don't look anything like their real-life counterparts, but overall the player models are decent, with 4 decent-looking jersey types to choose from. Animations run fairly smooth throughout the game, and the fireworks that go off after a touchdown are a nice little touch. Now, this has got to be one of the worst sports games ever in regards to presentation. ESPN's Trey Wingo has been given the announcing duties for NFL Tour, and he's simply terrible. He shoots out his one-liners in an attempt to be funny, but it ends up being just annoying and sounds forced.
That lady over there has the best elephant ears and fried okra. Trust me, you'll want to go for some of that. Maybe, though, not together. Did you ever notice how repetitive video games announcers are? Why is that? Did you ever notice how repetitive video game announcers are? Why is that?
Now, in-game presentation is severely lacking in this game. There are no slick cutscenes, no instant replays, no voice acting or post-game wrap-up. From a presentation standpoint, it almost feels like the game was rushed. With the lackluster tour mode, there's very little replay value here. But NFL Tour does have 2 mini-games and online play to hold you down for a few weeks before you get bored of the game. Smash and Dash puts a number of players in an octagon field. The goal is to grab the pigskin and hold on to the ball for as long as possible without being tackled by your opponent. The longer you hold on to the ball, the more points you earn. Red Zone Rush is about scoring touchdowns. On offense, you have one player with the ball with one goal in mind: to get past defenders and get into the end zone. On defense, all you got to do is stop your opponent from scoring. Multiplayer is probably the only aspect that will keep NFL Tour from becoming a coaster on your coffee table. The simple controls and fast gameplay makes it pretty easy for anybody to pick up and play. But this doesn't make up for the boring gameplay and poor presentation. Avoid this game like the New York Giants pass rush.
The wizard of flipping many intricate rhyme baller. These MCs are little, don't need to make it I'm taller. I'm finna be literally, mentally, in every century's vision, clearly listen to be given it high.
Well, that's it for this episode of The Reboot. Hope you enjoyed my review of NFL Tour. Now, if you want to go ahead and leave your own review of the game, you actually can. All you got to do is log on to facebook.com and add the Reboot application. We'll randomly select a review out of the bunch, and that person will get a free, if I can get it here, Reboot t-shirt, brand spanking new, hot off the presses. So make sure to add our Facebook application and add your review of the game there. Also, if you want to play me on Xbox Live, you can. My gamer tag is Ree10, that's REE10. And next week, we'll be at GDC in San Francisco covering the Game Developers Conference, so make sure to watch out for our coverage there. I'm Rio Pesino for The Reboot, and we'll see you next week.